to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol. I'm glad you joined us today. Today is class number 25 of our 30-class Chair Yoga series. Now we're going to start seated with the cow face pose. We'll move into standing and then we return to seated. We are going to be using a strap today. So if you have a yoga strap, that would be great. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can substitute a men's necktie or a scarf, or you can just do it without it, okay? If you like the experience, please click the subscribe button. It's free. Leave me a comment, and let's get started. We're going to move forward in our chair. We're not leaning back. We're going to take a moment to ground our feet to the earth and our sits bones to the chair. Lift your heart, lower your shoulders, place your hands lightly on your thighs, flip the palms up to the ceiling, close your eyes, and breathe. Just your natural breath here, feeling that natural inhalation and exhalation. And we're going to move the breath down into the diaphragm. As we inhale, the belly will extend. We're filling our lungs from the bottom up. And as we exhale, we're going to pull that belly button in towards the spine and push the air up and out of the lungs. Let's do that a couple more times. And then just breathe normally. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, using that diaphragm, filling the lungs from the bottom up. Exhale, actively pull the belly button in towards the spine, push the air up and out of the lungs. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart, set your intentions for today's practice. One more breath here. Bring the hands back down to the thighs and open the eyes. We're going to look to the left. And we're going to look center. And we're going to look to the right. And center. Let's do that one more time. Look to the left. And center. And look to the right. And center. And we're going to nod, tuck the chin, and then lift up through the chin, nodding up and down. And we're going to tuck our chin and look down. And then we're going to look up. And release. Very good. Let's lift our shoulders up into the ears, and then we're going to drop our hands down by our side. Let's do that again. Shrug those shoulders up into the ears, drop the hands down by the side. One more time. Shrug those shoulders up into the ears. Drop the hands down by the side. Roll those shoulders. Oh yeah. And reverse it. Nice. Okay, good. We're going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And we're going to reach up with our hand and lay it lightly on that head. Let's extend the other hand out beside us. Flex and push through the palm of the hand, feeling the stretch in the side of the neck. Bring the hand down, take the hand off the head, lift the head up to the ceiling, and let's do the other side. So we're going to drop that ear to the shoulder, reach up with that left hand, place it lightly on the head, extend that other arm out, press through the palm of the hand, feel that stretch. One more breath here. Bring the hand down. Take the other hand off the head and lift up. All right, excellent work. We're going to move into pelvic tilts, hip tips to shoulders. We're going to warm up that spine a little bit. And then hip tips to knees. And let's do that again. Hip tips to shoulders. And hip tips to knees. So hip tips to shoulders. Let's tuck that chin and let that head fall this time, rounding up into the spine, and then lift up. A little bit like cat and cow, isn't it? And let's do one more. Trying to let that head fall, rounding those shoulders a little bit, and then lift up and release. Nicely done. Mountain pose. Hands by the side. Spread those fingers wide. All right, here we go. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind, and then we're going to extend our mountain up towards the ceiling. Shoulders stay down out of the ears, right? Elbows can stay bent if that feels better for you. One more breath. Let's bring the hands down. We're going to do that one more time. It's a mountain pose. Hands by the side. Spread those fingers wide. Go post arms. Squeeze back behind. And then we're going to extend our mountain, lengthening those arms to the ceiling, pulling the shoulders down out of the ears, pulling the belly button to the spine. We're trying to touch the ceiling with our fingers. One more breath and release. Okay, excellent work. Now, we're going to do another version of extended mountain, and we're going to use our strap. So let's everybody grab the strap or the substitute. And if you don't have it, you're going to just do it without it, and it's absolutely fine. So I'm going to double my strap up so that it's not quite so long. And then we're going to grab the strap, one in each hand, and have the strap, I don't know, what is that, 12, 18 inches apart, something like that. You don't want it too wide, and you don't want it too close together. You want it just right. All right, we're going to bring our arms up. Remember, bending the elbows is absolutely fine. Don't let those shoulders inch up into the ears. All right, pull the belly tight. Now, we're going to bring our arm, we're going to lean our mountain, okay? So we're leaning our mountain first. So I'm leaning to the right, and I'm going to take my left arm, and I'm going to bring it down so that the strap is parallel to the mat. You feel that? Side waist is working pretty hard here, belly tight. Now, I'm going to take that left arm back up to the ceiling. I'm going to lean that mountain, and then I'm going to come up. And then let's do the other side. So we're going to lean that mountain, and then we're going to let that right arm dip down. Feel that stretch, right? You feel it? Belly tight. Let's take that out, come back to leaning mountain, back up to the ceiling, bring the arms down, and take a little break. Let's roll those shoulders. Okay, we're going to do that again. Is everything okay? Are you feeling all right with that? So remember, if it bothers your back or whatever, then don't do it. Or keep the elbows bent. So we've got a pretty long lever length. Those arms are pretty long, and that's really going to put a lot of pressure on the side waist and the back. And if that doesn't feel good, if you'll bend the elbows, that'll take some of that pressure off. Hands to the ceiling, extend that mountain. We've got the strap between the hands. We're going to lean to the left this time first. Feel that leaning mountain first. Keep both feet down, both hips on the chair. Right arm is going to dip down. We're stretching that arm forward. We're pulling that belly in. Take that twist out. Bring the arms to the ceiling. Let's lean the other way. Ready? Left arm comes down. That strap is pretty much parallel to the floor. Belly tight. We're going to take that twist out. We're going to bring the hands back up to the ceiling, and we're going to release that. Okay, excellent work. So next is a seated cow face pose with the strap. And it can be challenging, and I'm going to give you lots of options. So having the strap really helps, or whatever you're doing for a substitute. If you don't have that, it's okay, and I'll show you how you can do it without it, all right? So let me show you that first. We're going to take our right hand, and we're going to extend it out beside us. Take your left hand, extend it out beside you with the palm facing back. You're going to bend that elbow and bend that elbow, right? And then you're just going to place that palm in the middle of the back. Now the other arm is going to extend out, but the palm is going to face forward, okay? So now when you bend the elbow, now you're going to put that palm, and it's going to go to the top of the back. So eventually where you want to be is you want to have the hands holding each other, but you're lifting up and you're pulling those shoulders back, okay? Now, we're going to be doing that with the strap, which is going to help a lot. So if you don't have the strap, maybe your hands may not touch, and that's okay. You're still going to be doing the same work, you're just not going to have that strap to kind of pull on. Are we ready? Let's do it. We've got our strap, it's still doubled. We're going to hook it right under the thumb of that left hand, and that palm is going to face back. Actually, you know what? Let's start with the palm facing up. It makes more sense. So now the strap is going to be hanging down. Okay? So remember when you bend the elbow? Now we're going to bend the elbow and we're going to bring that strap back behind. Okay. So we've got the hand in the top of the, kind of towards the top of the mat, and that strap is kind of hooked here under our thumb. Don't worry about it. It'll get into the right position once we start pulling on it. Now the other hand, we're going to bring it out and the palm is going to face back. So when you bend that elbow, right, it hinges down. Now reach back and grab that strap, right? So I've got my top arm and then I'm grabbing the strap and I'm going to pull. So as I pull, all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up through the chest and kind of pull those arms back behind. Cow face pose. Now we're only doing the upper part of cow face. We're not going to do the lower part. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. We're not going to do that part. We're just going to work on this upper part just a little bit. One more breath here. Let's release that and see how you feel. I know it's quite a stretch for the upper arms, right? And getting that chest in there. So it's a pretty good stretch. So let's do the other side. So now I'm going to hook that strap in my, it's right under that thumb, and that palm is going to face forward, okay? So you bend that elbow, right? Now bend that elbow, bring that hand to the top of the back. Extend your other arm out. Your palm is going to face back behind you. Bend the elbow, it hinges, right? You're going to place that hand back behind you. You're going to grab that strap and you're going to pull up. So see how my arms are kind of pressing back as my heart lifts up? That's the idea. And we're holding and we're breathing. We have one more breath. Let's release that and take a break. Okay, that was really good. It's hard. I know that one is pretty intense, and I get it. So we're only going to do it. We're only going to go through it one time. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give those arms a little bit of a break, and we're going to focus a little bit more on those legs. And we're going to do a seated hand to toe pose, but we're going to use the strap to give us. So remember at the very, very beginning, if you watched the very first episode, we talked about having the strap just giving us a little extension of our hands, and that's really all it does. It just gives us a little longer arms, basically. Okay. So we're going to take the strap and we're going to just hook it around the ball of our right foot. Okay, so just hook it around the ball of the right foot, and then you're going to have one strap in each hand. All right, so take a moment here. What you're going to want to do, we're going to move forward in our chair, and let's just bend that knee. We're going to hold the strap in each hand, and we're going to bend that knee. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of choking up, right? So we don't, if you have and this kind of is not very comfortable, right? But if you'll just choke up a little bit on that strap, then that's going to give you, it's just going to feel better for you. Does that make sense? Is everybody there? I know. Take your time, get there. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're holding that foot basically with the strap, and we're just going to extend the leg. Hello, right? I know. I got it. I know. I hear you. Okay, so now we're going to put the strap into our left hand. Grab that chair with that right hand, and we're going to bring that leg across. So don't worry too much. I know it doesn't cross. Oh, my nose is itching. It doesn't cross too much over that that leg that's on the floor, but don't worry, or the foot that's on the floor, but don't worry about it. You're still getting a good stretch right here. Okay, now we're going to come center. We're going to now take our right hand and grab the strap. Left hand is going to hold that chair, and we're going to bring it out. How's that feel? I know, right? Let's come center, bend the knee, put the foot on the floor. And then we're going to switch to the other side before we add on, okay? So we're going to do this again on this side before we add on. So if you'll remember what we did previously, we choked up a little bit on that strap, didn't we? And then you're going to bend your knee and bring that leg up, okay? All right, are we ready? Do we have everything set? Are we bringing our belly in tight? Extend that leg. I know. Okay, we're going to put the strap in that right hand. Left hand is going to come to the chair. We're going to bring the leg across the midline of the body. Then we're going to come center. Then our left hand is going to grab the strap. Our right hand is going to go to the chair, and we're going to open. And we're going to come center. We're going to bend the knee, and we're going to put that foot on the floor. Okay. So we have one add-on here, just one add-on. And what we're going to do is add in a seated dancer pose. So you're going to move a little bit to the right side of the chair, okay? You're going to strap that right foot under, well, the strap under that right foot. We're going to choke up. Now this time, instead of bending the knee, we're going to choke up. We're going to grab that strap with that right hand. We're going to grab that chair, and we're just going to lift that leg up. Okay, we're going to move into our seated dancer pose. So I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to bring the strap up and over my right shoulder, and then I'm going to drop that right knee down towards the floor. You should be feeling a good stretch on the quadricep, right? Do you feel that? Now, if you're feeling sassy and you want to give it a try, we're going to let go of the chair and we're going to extend our arm out for a seated dancer pose. Keep your abdominals tight for 3, 2, 1. Grab the chair, release that. Come back center. All right. Do okay on that one? Let's do the other side. So we're going to scoot over, and we're going to place our left foot into the strap, and we're going to take our left hand and we're going to choke up pretty tight there. Your right hand's going to hold that chair. You're going to pull in nice and long through the spine, and you're going to extend that leg out. All right, are we ready? We're going to bend that knee. We're going to bring that strap up and over that shoulder. Drop that left knee down towards the mat. And if you feel okay, pull that belly in tight. Let go of the chair. Seated dancer pose. For 3, and 2, and 1. And release. Excellent work. Okay, let's set our strap down for now. We'll come back to it in a moment. So we're going to do a half shoulder press with a heel lift. So we're going to start on that right side, and we're just going to half shoulder press and lift that heel up off the mat and then bring it down. And then let's do the other side. Half shoulder press with a heel lift, and down we go. Let's do that again. Lift and lower. So a little calf work here. Lift and lower, along with the shoulders. Lift and lower. Again. Lift and lower. One more on this way before we add on. Last one. All right. Now, the only add-on we're going to do is it'll be a full shoulder press with a knee lift. And I'm not minimizing it. I'm just saying there's not going to be multiple. This is the only add-on. Ready? Here we go. Lift and lower. So it's a full shoulder press to the ceiling and lift that knee up. And down we go. So try to push that little palm or the fist all the way to the ceiling. So you got a light fist and you're pressing it up. Knee is lifting and down we go. Let's do that again. Press it up and down. Press it up and down. We got one more on each side. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Excellent work. So this next series is another vinyasa, which we've been doing lately, quite a few, but we're going to add in a triangle pose this time. So instead of side angle, we're going to be doing triangle. So we're going to take our right knee and open it. We know, right? Warrior two. You've got one knee facing that wall, one knee facing me. All right. We're going to look over our right fingertips. Our shoulders are down out of the ears. Our belly is tight, and our ribs are right in the center of the body. We're going to flip the right palm to the ceiling, and we're going to reverse our warrior up and back. Try to touch that ceiling first, and then come back past the midline of the body. And we're going to come back to that warrior two. Now, upper body only. I want you to move it over towards this hand. Move the upper body over. Move the upper body over. Now, we're going to drop that hand down as we lift that heart up. Triangle pose. So we don't let the upper body sink. So we're still not sinking down. We're lifting up. One more breath. Come back to warrior two. We're going to look over those front fingertips. We're going to flip that palm up and back. We're going to come back to warrior two. Now, upper body only is going to slide over to the right, slide over, slide over. Now, this time when you put the hand down, you're going to bring it on the inside of that leg, and you're going to open. Can you look up? One more breath here. Let's come back to warrior two and release. Excellent work. All right, let's do the other side. Ready? Here we go. Open it up. Back to that warrior two. This is it. Then we're going to move on. Right? We're going to look over those left fingertips. Squeeze the muscles against the bones. Pull that belly in super tight. Ready? Flip that left palm to the ceiling, and we're going to reverse that warrior up and back. And we're going to come back to that warrior two. Now, upper body only is going to come over towards your leg. It's going to come over towards that left side. It's going to come over towards the left side. Then we're going to let that hand fall down on the outer edge of that leg first. Extending. So I've got wrist, shoulder, shoulder, wrist in alignment. So don't let this shoulder sink down. Keep it lifted. Use your abdominals. Make those sideways muscles work. Are we ready? Back to warrior two. Look over those fingertips. Flip that front palm up. Reverse that warrior up and back. Let's come back to warrior two. Upper body comes over that left leg. It comes over the left leg. It comes over. It will not go any further. Then bring that hand down on the inside of that leg if you want to try that and see how that feels. What I like about bringing it on the inside is I can give myself a little leverage as I open up into my triangle just a little bit more. One more breath here. Back to warrior two. And release. All right, excellent. Okay, let's come to standing on the right side of our chair and grab your strap. So if you don't have your strap, what I encourage you to do, what we'll be doing, we're going to be doing hand to toe pose again. So I would hold on to that chair and I would just bring that knee out. I'd keep my knee bent, bring it in and bring it across. Okay, so I would just leave my knee bent and use this hand to kind of help you. All right, does that make sense? But if you're with me and you've got your strap, we're going to go ahead and extend the leg long. So instead of leaving the knee bent, we'll be, unless you want to leave the knee bent, then it's fine if you do. So not the leg next to the chair, right? We're going to put our weight into that leg. We're going to put the strap on the other leg, the foot. So you're just kind of basically creating a little loop there at the bottom, right? And you're just going to put the ball of the foot into that loop. Now, I encourage you to go ahead and choke up a little bit. So let's take this right hand and let's go ahead and get a little bit closer to the foot. Hang on to that chair, bring that knee up, and extend. Okay, hold on. Don't lean back. Pull your belly in super tight. Hold that chair. We're going to bring that leg out and open. Oh my. We're going to come center, and then we're going to bring that foot across, and we're going to put that heel in the seat of the chair. You should feel a pretty good stretch there. Keep that belly tight. We're going to come center, we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to put that foot on the floor. Let's come to the other side. So one thing I did not say is if you are starting to fall, like let's say you're here and you're beginning to lose your balance, just drop your strap so you can put your foot down. So it's really important to remember that. You would think it would be intuitive, but it kind of isn't. So just think about that, all right? All right, so we're going to put our weight into the leg next to the chair. I've got my chair right here for support. Make your little loop there. Step that left foot in. Left hand is going to choke up on that strap. We're going to bend the knee first, and then we're going to extend the leg out. So I'm holding that strap. I'm holding the chair for support. Extend the spine long, belly tight. We're going to open. Then we're going to come across, and we're going to place that foot in the seat of the chair. And we're going to come up, bend the knee, and remove the strap. Okay, let's come to the other side. So we've got one thing to add, and that is dancer pose. And adding dancer pose is a balanced pose, but I'm going to give you options, okay? So again, weight into the leg next to the chair, make your little loop, set your right foot into the loop. You want it to be the ball of the foot, not the arch. We're going to choke down, bend the knee, grab that chair. Now extend the leg long. Okay, so we're going to start this time by bringing the leg across, and we're going to set it in the seat of the chair. Then we're going to come out, open up that leg, bend the knee, bend that right knee, bring that strap up and over that right shoulder, drop that right knee down. So you've got your knees even with the other. You should feel your quadricep working and stretching. Pull the belly in super tight. We're going to let go of the chair, and we're going to extend our arm out. Remember, if you like, you can push your foot into the strap, creating a little back bend, only if you want, for 3, 2, 1. Come up slowly and release. Ooh, how'd you do on that one? I know it's challenging. Let's do the other side. It is so challenging. All right, let's put that strap down, and we're going to step that left foot in. Our weight is going to be in the leg next to the chair. We're going to choke up. Grab that chair. Bend that knee. Extend that leg. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring that leg across, and we're going to set that heel right in the seat of the chair. You should feel a pretty good stretch right here. Now, we're going to bring that leg and open it up. Bend your knee, bring that strap up and over that left shoulder. Now, drop that knee down. See if you can get the knee down. Pull the belly in as tight as you can. We're going to let go of that chair. There's dancer. Or if you want, you push your foot into the strap. Pull the belly in for 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, okay. Very, very good. Now, we're going to stay on this side of the chair. And again, if you have your strap, great. We're going to double it up. If you don't have a strap, just do it without it. We're going to take our feet hip distance apart, and we're going to bring our arms up. Extend those arms above your head, kind of like a V shape. Okay? Now, we're going to lean our mountain in towards the chair. And then we're going to come up, and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. And come up. We're going to lean that mountain again. And come up. Now this time, we're going to lean our mountain. We're leaning to the left, so we're going to take our right arm and we're going to bring it down to where the strap is parallel to the mat. So you should really feel that side waist working here. Pull the belly in. One more breath. Take that right arm back up for leaning mountain. Up we go. Let's lean the other way. And we're going to bring that other arm down. Parallel. Feel the stretch, feel the work. One more breath. Up we go. Extend up and release. All right, let's go ahead and set our strap under our chair. And we're going to turn and we're going to face our chair. We're going to move into a plank pose into a downward facing puppy. So we've done plank pose before and we've done downward facing puppy, but I don't think we've put the two of them together. So this is going to be a little vinyasa flow for the two of those. So take the leg next to the back of the chair. We're going to set that foot under, and that's going to be our supporting leg to start with, okay? Hinge forward, bring your forearms onto the chair. So your front knee is bent, your forearms are on the chair. We're going to take this other leg and we're going to extend it back behind us, okay? So here we are. This is a great plank pose right here. But if you want a little bit more, what you're going to do now is you're going to take that front foot and you're going to bring it back. And now we are in forearm plank. One more breath here. Now you're going to press back into downward facing puppy. So remember, press down on that chair, not out. Make sure your chair is on that sticky mat or on that carpet. I'm going to move my arms back just a little bit further so I can drop my head between my arms for 3, 2, 1. Lift your heart. Bring that foot back again, that left foot, that foot next to the back of the chair. Whichever one that is fine. Ha! Are we ready? Let's step back into plank. Remember, you can leave that front foot forward, bringing your weight forward. Ready for downward puppy? Here we go. Press it back. Hips high. Let the heart fall between your arms for 3, 2, 1. We've just got one more. We can do it. Step forward. Ready for plank? We got this. And there we go. Downward facing puppy. For 3, 2, 1. Step it forward and roll it up into standing. How did that feel? Nice little vinyasa flow, right? With a plank. That was good work right there. Is your heart rate up a little bit? Yeah, mine too. All right, very good. So let's grab our strap one final time, and we're going to do a pyramid pose using our strap. If you don't have it, don't worry about it, right? If you don't have that strap. So let's extend that left leg out, toes to the ceiling. We're going to put that strap around the ball of the foot. All right, we're going to lengthen through the spine, and then I'm just going to walk my hands down that strap. Maybe you walk your hands down your leg if you don't have the strap. But if you'll pull it gently, it's going to give that calf a pretty good stretch. You feel it? One more breath here. Let's go ahead and come up. And we're going to do that one more time. Same side. Extend, inhale. Exhale, walk it down. And take a couple of breaths here. Oh, I feel that. One more breath. All right, up we go. And let's just move the strap to the other side. This is it. I know. It's a very intense stretch, but it feels pretty good. Lengthen through the spine on that inhale. Exhale, walk your hands down. Pulling gently is going to give that calf a pretty good stretch. One more breath here. Let's release that, and then we're going to do it one more time. Nice long spine inhale. Exhale, walk it down. Oh, yeah. One more breath here, and release. Go ahead, remove the strap, set it under your chair. Sit back, and we're going to move into Shavasana pose. Hands are going to rest lightly on the thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Committed and realistic. Just because someone makes a mistake does not render that person worthless. Just because a certain perspective has some flaws is not a reason to reject it out of hand. Perfection is a worthy goal, but not a very practical standard. If you dismiss everything that's not pure and perfect, you won't be left with much. Rather than holding out for what is flawless, go with whatever option has the fewest flaws. Then continue working to improve it. Embrace what works and then work with it. As you do, as you learn from experience, you'll discover ways to make it work better. Expect the best, yet be willing to tolerate and adjust for the inevitable flaws and errors that will rise along the way to achieve the best. Stay true to your purpose, to your high standards, while cutting yourself and others some slack. Be fully committed to excellence and ardently realistic about getting there. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Left ear towards left shoulder. Reach up with left hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that other hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say Namaste. Oh, thank you for joining today. We have made it to the end of class number 25. Please keep showing up. Click the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. And I'll see you next time.